Pulaski High School. I'm Hunter Chrisman.
And I'm Noah Hauk. Thanks for joining us for today's Raider Report.
How amazing would it be if we had 2 or 3 Pulaski High School graduates as varsity members of Wisconsin Badgers athletic teams?
It seems almost impossible for any school to have multiple past grads at that level, but one PHS program can proudly say it has 7 former Red Raiders making their mark on one of UW-Madison's biggest teams. RSN reporter Grace Lundeen explains.
On any given Saturday this fall, as the University of Wisconsin Marching Band high steps its way onto the turf of Camp Randall, 7 of those band members hail from good old Pulaski High School. Hannah Kreuzer, Wes Hibbard, Jordan Josephson, Connor Jones, Maddie Wendricks, Gabe Kepke, and Christian Gary all got their start right here with the Red Raider Marching Band. And it was those small steps in Pulaski that helped them take the big step to the Badger Band.
We have such an awesome band program and awesome directors that it makes a lot of people who go to school want to keep playing in band, and I think that was part of the case for me, for sure.
You know, we all love band, and we all figured that we wanted to carry on the tradition to the Madison school, so we thought that would be super fun.
And these Red Raiders agree that much of the credit goes to one person in particular.
The direction of Mr. Tom Bush, what a guy, was really helpful because he is just so knowledgeable about the marching band and definitely could be a director at the collegiate level, I'd say. And he knows how to direct students to pay attention to the little details so we all look uniformly sharp.
Mr. Bush is quick to give all the credit to the students and their effort, but there is a consistent message he tries to impart to all members of the band.
When you get beyond the high school years, try to keep music in your life somehow. And I guess for me, knowing that they decided to continue is a great sense of pride. And especially at that level, it's not an easy opportunity in anyone's life to not only just audition for, but make the Badger Band and participate.
Make no mistake, earning a spot in the Badger Band is tough, and it takes a tremendous amount of work.
It's a little bit of a grind. You get used to that pretty quick, though. That Reg week, it's those 12-hour practices akin to our band camp. Definitely a lot more intensive. Don't go into that thinking you know what's going on, because it won't work.
It's really physically demanding, and I'm not very athletic, but I mean, it's so fun, so fun.
I'd say the time and work commitment is definitely equivalent to like a varsity sport. You're practicing 2 to 3 hours a day, every day, and then games on the weekends.
Although the workload is high, these former Red Raiders have found that the payoff is music to their ears. This is Grace Lundeen reporting for the Raiders Strong Network.
Mr. Bush tells us that along with the 7 Red Raiders in the UW Marching Band, there are at least 15 more PHS students currently involved in collegiate music programs around the state.
Turning now to vocal music at PHS, the 2019 Red Raider Showcase opens this weekend. The showcase is one of the premier events of our vocal music program. The show features a wide array of performances, including variety acts, all levels of high school choir, as well as a few numbers by members of the middle school choir. There are 2 shows this weekend in the Ripley Performing Arts Center. The first is on Saturday night at 7, and the other is on Sunday at 2 in the afternoon. Tickets are $5 in advance or $6 at the door. Come out and support our many talented singers at the Red Raiders Showcase.
Here's a follow-up to another group of PHS performers. Members of the one-act play Knocked 'Em Dead at Sanctionos on Wednesday in Nakano Falls. That means this group, which is performing the Odyssey, will make their own real-life heroic track to UW Milwaukee for the state competition later this month. For cast members who are making a return trip to state, this year's accomplishment is even more meaningful.
Personally, I've been doing this since my freshman year, so it's really great to know that I get to go to state for my senior year, because it's a really fun experience, especially when you get to go with friends. It's an awesome experience.
Yeah, it's a fun time. I mean, you get food, so.
If you want to see Pulaski's state-bound one-act play, you can go do it on Community Night, which will be held Tuesday, November 12th at 7 p.m. in the Ripley Performing Arts Center.
We know that a trip to Milwaukee is in the one-act play's future, but what about you and your future?
Whether you're thinking about college, the armed services, or the world of work, taking the ASVEB could help you in your journey. Reporter Daniel Kim recently spoke with U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Christopher Johnson to learn more about this valuable test, which will be administered next week at PHS.
The ASVAB test, what does ASVAB actually stand for, if it stands for anything?
It does stand for something. The ASVAB stands for the Armed Service Vocational Aptitude Battery. And what that is, it's a test that's given to over 14,000 schools and military entrance processing stations across the country. Its primary use is for enlistment into the United States Army, but it's also a great predicator to something that, if you're not quite sure what you want to do with your life, it'll give you a good idea of what you're good at, what you could be good at, and a good direction in order to go to figure that out. The best time to take it is right now during your junior and high school year, because you're learning all these things that are on the ASVAB right now. So you're going to have the best opportunity now to get a high score. And the higher you score on the ASVAB, the more job opportunities and enlistment incentives and bonuses are going to be available to you.
Where would somebody go to take the ASVAB test?
Okay. So the ASVAB will be given here at the high school on November 5th at 8 a.m.
Is the ASVAB the same kind of test as the ACT?
Yep. So the ASVAB is a timed multiple answer, multiple choice question, very similar to the ACTs, SATs.
So how does it actually affect us?
So the ASVAB, if you're considering military service, it's a requirement. You have to score at least a 31 for entrance into the Army and I believe the Marines as well. So if you're considering military service, you have to take it. If you have no idea what you want to do with your life, you plan on going to college or you just don't know, it's a great way to help you figure out what you want to do.
All right, well, thanks for coming out. Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having us.
Back to you guys.
Once again, the ASVAB will be held right here at PHS on Tuesday, November 5th. It'll begin right away at 7:30 in the morning. The test takes about 3 hours. If you're interested, you need to see Mrs. Sioka and the Student Services to sign up. The deadline is Monday, November 4th. Only 25 seats are available for testing. Once again, the ASVAB is free.
Taking a look now at the PHS job board, Wood Tech Industries need workers. They're looking for students who are interested in part-time positions. You can stop in and fill out an application Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. They're located at 1095 East Glenbrook Drive. If you'd like to know more information, call them at 920-822-4772.
Moving now to a segment you may have dreaded the last time it aired, but we promise it's new and improved, and much shorter. In this week's Tech Hunter, we'll take a look at a feature in Canvas that could help you stay on top of due dates and deadlines.
Today we are checking out the Canvas calendar. One way to see the calendar is to tap on the Canvas app and you will land on your Canvas home screen. In the bottom center, you will click on the calendar icon and it will load the Canvas calendar. Days with a blue dot have something due. Tapping on the day provides the details. Another way to see the calendar is through Safari or Chrome. Tap on the calendar icon in the middle left of your screen. On the right side, you'll have a listing of all of your courses. Be certain that your current courses have a colored box next to them. Having all of these boxes filled will show the details of items due on the calendar. That's all for today, and thank you for tuning in to the Tech Hunter.
Remember, if you have any questions about Canvas or any other tech issues, please stop down in the hub for help.
Time now for a look at the week in Raider athletics. Jack Hayward is standing by with your sports update.
Hi, I'm Jack from Jack of All Sports. Volleyball lost to Appleton East last Thursday, 3-2. Cross country, the boys had 3 runners in the top 30 with Lucas Juronic getting in 11th place. Joe Poco landed in 15th place, and Will Murphy finished in 26th. For girls, the girls had 2 runners in the top 40. Anna Ballstead took 12th place, and Cameron Brockman finished in 35th. Boys soccer had their first sectional game last night as they took on the number 1 seeded Hortonville. The final score was 2-2, but in the shootout, the Raiders fell to Hortonville in a close 8-7 final. For football beat Chippewa Falls last Friday in a close 35-34 win. They will take on Superior tonight in Pulaski. That's Jack of All Sports. Thanks for watching. See you, Hunter.
Thanks, Jack. Good luck to all the participants, and great job to who have all participated already.
Perhaps you still have a little bit of a sugar high hanging on from trick-or-treating yesterday. We certainly know that's the case for Connor Heason. In fact, his question this week was inspired by all that Halloween candy.
My name's Connor Heason and welcome to Connor in the Comments. Now, I don't know about you, but I think candy's pretty sweet. Get the joke. Okay, anyway, I think it's only fitting because it's spooky season that I'm gonna go around the Commons and ask people what Halloween candy defines their personality. Let's go!
Snickers.
And why?
Has multiple layers.
The candy part that defines my personality is an Almond Joy because nobody likes me.
Yeah, I don't like you guys.
Halloween candy defines your personality.
I would say an Almond Joy because they're like sweet, but not everyone likes coconut, and like the almond on the inside by itself no one really likes.
I have 3. I have candy corn, candy canes, and payday because I'd be making those big bucks.
Chocolate. No. Yeah. I'd say Laffy Taffy because I'm always like laughing.
For my personality, for Halloween candy is Kit Kats and Hershey's and candy canes.
I'm gonna say I'm a Butterfinger because no matter how much I try to change myself, I'm still the same dry, dull, stale person.
I think candy corn because nobody loves me.
We like nerds because it makes us smarter.
And we have to get that good grade, you know.
Connor, hey Hunter, do you think Connor's a nerd's candy?
Yes, I do. And I think we all know why. Just kidding, Connor.
And that's all we have for today.
We hope you have a Raider day and an awesome weekend.